Numbers on the Western Front were getting low. The production line of volunteers ceased to flow. So, January 1916, the Military Service Act was passed. Conscription took the freedom that democracy had amassed. A law that brought dismay and took all humanity away. A law that they just had to obey. So millions were loyal to king, country, family and friend, enlisting for a world of peace they never wanted to end. They grasped the nettles to challenge the pain. This generation were never going to abstain. So sails were set for every Tommy and his gun, whilst the compass was set, pointed at the Hun. But nerves were high because they knew the score, they knew the conditions of this gruesome war. They knew the winters were extreme, they knew of its hellish theme. They knew about the trench foot and the fear it spread because the pain and the amputation just filled them with dread. The infection rate, the fevers and the unsanitary conditions, even the Germans' sly mustard gas missions. They knew, but they still grasped the nettles till the pain was no more. These are the people we all should be taking the knee for. So the front lines were joined as the death rate grew. I struggled to imagine what they went through. But this needs to be done, so it wasn't done in vain. We must try to imagine so the memories remain. So imagine this, you're about to go over the top and enter no man's land. Your bayonets are fixed, waiting for that command. And then certain thoughts would fill their mind's eye, the dearest people who waved them goodbye, or they would touch a wedding ring and reminisce, or take a photo from the pocket and give it a kiss. Then the command with a deathly whistling shout, get out, get out. Out into the mire, out into the fields of fire. You're up the ladder with the shells roaring past, trying to pave you away, blast after blast. Then you reach the top and you look to your right, where you witness an horrific sight. Your brother is on the ground, a vacant stir, a haunting blur, not making a sound. He's been hit and he's bleeding out, and you turn to help, but you hear that shout of, keep moving. They had to keep moving. They were orders from above. They had to leave a dying brother you love. Just imagine that for a second. They did keep moving though, through barriers of terror and pain, battle after battle again and again, until they finally broke the German chain. 11th of November 1918 was the day when peace was signed. It was a day we remember those left behind. Nearly 1 million men lie close to where they fell. They're now free from that wartime hell. They gave their lives when we were under threat. Now we're forever in their debt because they are the reason we are free to enjoy this beautiful life. Free to love our children, husband and wife. We're free to travel and enjoy the views, and we're free to speak the tongue that we choose. We're free to chase our dreams and reach our goals. We're free to be beautiful souls. They grasped the nettles with no regret. This is a generation we should never forget.